Hi, this is Pastor Steve of North Hollywood First United Methodist Church. This Sunday on May 23rd is one of the big high holy celebrations that happens in the Christian tradition. It's a day that is known as Pentecost, which literally means the 50th day. And it happens 50 days after Easter, much like the Jewish festival of Shavuot happens 50 days after Passover. And you'll notice I'm wearing red. Red is the color of Pentecost because it's a commemoration and celebration of God pouring the Holy Spirit into the hearts and lives of the early church, those that stuck around and were faithful after Jesus' death and resurrection and after Jesus' ascension into heaven. And we remember this day as the outpouring of power that allowed the church to take over the ministry of Christ. And so I want you to think of these three holy days of Christmas and Easter and Pentecost as a way of exploring how God is present with us. In Christmas, you have the creator of the world seeking to become incarnate within the creation so that the creation might know it. In Easter, we have the incarnate presence of God sacrificing God's very self and rising from death to proclaim life and freedom and the way forward for us to live together so that heaven might be present on earth. And then we have Pentecost, where God's power and presence is poured out over the followers of Christ and the early church so that God's presence and power might remain. See, Pentecost is about how God is present with the world. And God is present with the world through you and through me. And through that unseen presence, every experience we have of God, every experience we have of Jesus is actually an encounter with the Holy Spirit. So as we consider what it means, let us consider what it means to be God's presence in the world and how we are able to do it. It's because God is present within us and around us, and most of all together as a community, as we seek to live like Jesus and to love like Jesus. Now this week you're going to have two ways of celebrating Pentecost with us. We will continue to offer our online worship service, which will be available beginning on Saturday evening. Or you can come and be in person as we begin our process of returning to in-person worship. We will be in the fountain courtyard, and we ask that you park in the south lot and that you come through the entrance that is closest to Tahunga Street. And make sure you bring a mask, because with all of the different things that we've been hearing from the CDC and with all the different places that people are emotionally when it comes to masks or unmasked, we simply are going to try to be safe, and we're going to be at the lowest common denominator so that we might be able to be together and grow into being together. And we look forward to the day when we won't need masks and we will be in the sanctuary and we will be worshiping together in spirit and in truth. So whether you're online or whether you're in person here at the church, we look forward to celebrating the gift of the Holy Spirit, celebrating God's presence within us and around us, and celebrating the birth of the church. May this be a rebirth of the church, and may we step forward in peace and love. God bless.